welcome back to my channel. Today, as you saw in the title, we're going to be going over the swapping out of your seasonal clothing, of course, keeping in mind your capsule wardrobe and making sure that all your pieces work together. This can be daunting, but when you think about it, the enormity of what you're doing, but it's a perfect time to purge things that you're not wearing anymore, things that maybe are old. Now, if it's got a sentimental reason, I don't see any problem in keeping something sentimental, but it doesn't need to be hanging in your closet. You can find another way to preserve that. I digress and go back because I am such a spaz. I jump all over the place. I sometimes feel like Doug from Up, squirrel. Forgive me if I do that, but I'm going to be going through some of my clothing. Now, if your closet's big enough to keep all your clothes in it, more power to you. My closet's not that big, and I don't like having my clothes so crammed that I can't shop my closet with some room in between, if that makes any sense at all. And so that's another reason why I do this. Now, what you're going to need for your seasonal clothing storage are a couple of things. You can do that in a variety of ways. They have all kinds of containers and sweater zipper things. You could use the vinyl bags that your comforters come in. Those things. That's a great way to store a bunch of your, aside from your comforters. If you're not using it for the comforters, you could put your seasonal clothing in that. The big hard side plastic tubs, those are a perfect thing. Or the vacuum storage bags that they have in Dollar Tree. Now they do have these, the name brand ones, in Walmart and Target, any of your other places that sell them, and they're going to be a lot more expensive than $1. I have used these, incredibly easy, and they keep your clothing free from mildew and anything that could make them smell musty, and they protect them from flooding and all kinds of stuff. So these are definitely a must-have. You hold a lot in these bags, and they do come in a couple of different sizes. This is the large, and I'll open it so you can see. I don't remember if there's a, I think I'm gonna have to get some scissors. I'll open that in a little bit. But what I have done is I've taken out all of my fall and winter clothes, and I have them set here on the bed. You see that? So yeah, that's a big pile to go through. And what I'm going to do is look and see, because I've been losing weight since last June. And so some of the things, when the fall came, I had purged a bunch of my stuff because it was already too big. Some things I wasn't willing to throw away yet or to give away yet. And so those went back in there. And the first top you saw, this one here, is a perfect example of something. Now it looks bluer on the screen than it actually is. This is a teal, a green teal color, and it looks royal blue on the camera. I don't know what to say about that, but this is a 2X, and I still wear it with leggings because it hangs more on me like a dress, and I absolutely love the color. This is velvet, which is obviously a winter fabric, but I really love this. The shirt itself is light. I could wear it on a spring day, but teal is not exactly a spring color. This is not going anywhere as of yet, but I'm going to be laying aside the things that I'm keeping. This is still a keeper. When I bring out in the fall, when I bring the winter things out again, when the weather starts getting cold, I will assess again whether or not I'm going to keep this or not. This is something I'm not willing to get rid of yet. So I'm going to put that there. And it's really a matter of going through. You may have something that's the wrong color that you've been wearing, and after learning what your color palette is, you may decide, okay, that might still fit and I still might like it, but it's not in the right color palette. And so I need to get rid of this so that I can add something to my wardrobe that is in the right color family so that you look your absolute best. Okay. Now this was given to me. This is lovely. This was given to me by my niece at Christmas. It's black. It's in my color family, so this is staying. But look at those sleeves. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And so when it, when it's on the sleeve, you see that? Really cute. And this right here has the elastic, so I could wear it down off the shoulder. It's really cute. Thank you, Jessica. I love this shirt. So I'm going to take this off my hanger, and this will go aside. I like laying my clothes flat on top of one another if I have them in a large storage bin, which is usually what I use. I use these right here for my workout clothes, my heavy sweats and t-shirts and long sleeved things that I'm not going to be wearing during the spring and summer. I put those in here, or pajamas, things like that. My other clothes like this, I like to store flat. And of course, you make sure they're fresh and clean if, because sometimes I wear something, it's not dirty, so I hang it back up in the closet. Before I store it for the winter, I give it a smell. If it's not freshly washed, if I can smell my cologne and perfume, I will launder it first before I stick it in there. And then, of course, you can get dryer sheets and store them in between the layers every 2 or 3 shirts, just to make sure that you have a fresh laundry smell greeting you when you open it back up again in the fall. Okay, this beautiful sweater I bought, this is a large. This is a beautiful blue, cerulean blue. Once again, it's a color that looks good on me. So it's getting a little too warm for sweaters. So this is going to get stored, and I'll be putting that away. This was a gray, a charcoal gray that I got. I bought this blouse. This is still new. I just bought this past winter, and it's got the pretty bell sleeve that is so popular. I like it. But this doesn't have to be an arduous task. It can be actually fun. It's like shopping your closet. Now, with that said, as you're putting away the winter and freeing up your hangers, then it's time to look at your summer and spring clothing. And I haven't done this since last year. I did buy some summer things because I was losing weight during the summer. But I didn't buy a whole lot because I knew that things were going to be changing. This one has already been out. You guys have actually seen me wear this shirt. But this is the white shirt with the dots on it. Sorry, going off camera. This one is going to remain in my, even though it's big. This is a 2X. This is a Liz Claiborne. And by the way, in my capsule wardrobe video, I'll link it below. Spazzy Me got the wrong name. I actually have Liz Claiborne, which is a JCPenney brand. I love her stuff. I love the Worthington too. I have some Worthington things, but Liz Claiborne is my absolute favorite label at JCPenney. So I have a lot of her things. Now, as I'm going through, let me assess. My capri pants are fine. Okay, these will remain. These I'm pulling out of storage. These are capris. They're crops actually, and they're size 14. I can still wear these. I haven't tried them on, even though 14s are starting to get a little big for me. I still want to keep that. This is a pretty, now this, I wore this just the other day. I pulled it out, and that's what made me say I need to do a seasonal clothing video. When I bought this last year, and it's a large or a 14, it didn't look right. It didn't button right. And I thought, well, let me put it away. And if it doesn't fit right when the warmer weather comes, I'll get rid of it. I tried it on, remembering I'd made that promise to myself, and it fit. And I was so excited. Okay, this is another shirt that I got last year. This is a large, a Tommy Hilfiger, which I absolutely adore. Look at the florals in that. It's got a lot of my colors. By the way, turquoise and coral are 2 colors that every single season of the Color Me Beautiful can wear. Coral and turquoise, that's at least 2. But there are some colors in here that may not be in my palette, like this periwinkle, but there's enough of the red and enough in the black and the white in here that I can get away with wearing this. This is a casual shirt, and it doesn't have 100% of the colors that are in my palette, but this is where you could get away with mixing in, like this light and the periwinkle aren't necessarily in my color family, but there's enough there, the coral and the red and the black, that I can really get away with doing this. This is a wonderful casual shirt I can wear in the summer. Now here's a dress that has been a huge favorite of mine. It's a 2XL. It's red and it's a maxi dress. I'm really going to have to try this on. I am not sure, as much as I love it, I am not sure that I'm keeping this. This is definitely in my color family, and there are some colors in here, the yellow and the orange, that aren't in my family, but the dominant color, as you can see, is obviously red. I am not sure that this will still fit me correctly. Some things you can get away with, and I am going to have to try this on and make a decision about this, because this dress looked great on me when I was a 2X, and I really enjoyed it. It does not have ties. If it had ties for the waist, I could probably still wear it. But I will check this out, because this is definitely too big for me now, but I love the length. I love the billowy skirt. I just have this, my casual style is definitely bohemian. This is going to be in my maybe pile, because as much as I love it, I don't know that I'm going to keep it. Now this right here is another large shirt. This was an 1820. I will be getting rid of this, although I really loved this feature on the sleeves here. This is just one of those shirts that if I wanted to, I could get away with wearing this. I think you can go with a larger jacket or a shirt, but I'm looking at it and I'm just like, I think I'd rather just get myself something new that fits better. I got to get out of my, what is the term? Fat girl brain, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. This shirt is also an 1820. I've had this though for so long, and I've loved the colors in it. Look at that. I'm definitely going to have to try this on and see if it still fits. This color, this predominant dark color is a color that's okay on me, and it blends with some colors that aren't right here. You see that? But I've so loved this. And I could possibly, it's 3/4 sleeve, it's got a crispness to it. It could be a business casual, it could be something else. But I may keep this and wear it like a jacket with like a camisole underneath. I don't know. I have to try this on. I'm trying not to hoard, because I definitely want to get some newer things, but this is in such good shape. I've had this since like 2003. And look at how beautiful it still looks. I mean, this is Lane Bryant. This, guys, is why you buy quality. This is exactly why. 2003 is when I got this. It's a classic line. It's a button-down casual shirt, 3/4 sleeve. I mean, it's a casual classic, but here we are, 2021, and this thing still looks great. I could probably send it to the cleaners and get a nice crisp press put on it, but I'm going to try this on and see. You see the back? I mean, it was just really drew the eye in. The way the lines, the way they sewed this, it's just superb. And I will wait and see. If it doesn't look good, I'm not going to hang on to it for that. I'll bless somebody with it by giving it away to the thrift store. But that is in the maybe pile. This I had bought last year, and I'm not sure I'm going to keep this. I don't think the colors are the best for me. And as I'm looking at it, this is a casual shirt because it's got that button feature, which this is totally my style. I'm just not sure that I want to keep this. So I'm going to give this one away. So let me put that in the giveaway pile. Okay, this I'm never giving away, even though it is huge. I bought this Oh, it's a large to an extra large in Europe. I bought this in Spain. Just to say, oh, I bought this in Spain. I mean, am I a dork? But I love this gauzy, gossamer kind of. This, I actually wear this as a jacket cover up. Going to the beach, I've worn this with a nice pair of linen pants as a long jacket with a camisole over the top of it. It's just really one of those luxury, I think it's a nice luxurious fabric, and I bought it in Spain. Did I tell you that? But this is really nice. This really is that bohemian. Wear it with some shell jewelry, and oh, here, I'll show you the pants. These linen pants. Now these I did buy last year as a large. This was actually the first large that I bought once I started losing weight. These are Walmart pants, believe it or not. Time through, they're a size 12, 14. And I bought it just, I mean, come on, that's a elastic waist. That looks really big. And I thought, okay, that's kind of a loose, meant to be a loose fitting pant. I'll feel good about myself sliding those things on, but it is a drawstring, so I can wear that. But I bought those just for the purpose of having a nice loose legged pant to wear. And even though the first time I put them on, they weren't loose legged, I still said, I got those on. But this is the outfit that I've worn before. And then I could pair that with, I think that's a black stripe here. So I could pair that with a red shirt, a blue shirt, any one of my colored shirts. But that is one of my favorite summer outfits. I'm so glad to see it again. Okay. This is a short sleeve. Now, again, I'm probably going to be saying goodbye to this. Even though this is a Michael Kors, he knows how to dress a woman. It definitely fits well, but this is a short sleeved and it's black. You know, I'm trying to get it. All right. Let me think about this because I love Michael Kors. This is a 1X. It's not too bad, not too big. I'm just wondering if it's right for the season because it's supposed to drape. You know, this hangs very well and it's very flattering. I'll have to look. Okay, this will go in the maybe category. I'm going to have to give this one some more thought. I don't like giving up designers. And let's see, what's this? Okay. New York and Company. This is a large. Now this color isn't traditionally a summer color, but it is a sleeveless. There's literally no sleeves on this. So it must be, I don't know, what would you wear underneath this? Because that is a very nice silhouette. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a tie in the back, so it can cinch the waist even further. This actually looks like a winter. Would you wear a blouse underneath it? I don't know. I'm going to put that there for consideration. This is one of those black shells for that professional capsule wardrobe. This is a sleeveless, very thin black shell. This would work actually with my little linen pants and Spanish shirt. This would work with that too because there are no sleeves. This is a shell that you could definitely keep in your wardrobe. It's thin enough that the material, you know, there's some fabrics that are just good for one season, you know, velvet, for example, but there's some others that just don't feel right wearing them in the spring. This is one of those ones that you can, even though it's not a spring color, it is a black basic. So if you're working professionally and you need some basic shells, that's a good way to do it. Now this is a very pretty Liz Claiborne. I just got this last year. I love it. It's in my color season. It's black and white, and if you can take a look at the print, it's a small print, but it definitely will brighten things up. You can add some red to this. Again, this was still me trying to wear the colors that slim me, so, but I like it. You could add some fun colors to this, wear it with red pants or something, and I do have a pair of red pants. This one I will be saying goodbye to. This is a 2XL. I want to say I got this in Sam's Club. I could probably get, it's got that shark bite that cut at the bottom. Do you see that? I could probably get away with this wearing it as a dress. I just talked myself out of getting rid of this. All right, I will think about this one because wearing leggings with this, that's a fun way. Let me just say this. I might just keep this, and if I don't wear it during the spring, when I swap out in the fall, it's going to go bye-bye. Okay, that's in the danger zone. Here's another one of those shirts that I often wear as a jacket during the summer. This is an Anna. It is a 2X. You see how? Yeah. So even though I know it's meant to go down, actually there is no. Yeah, I can get away with this. This is like a nice beach cover-up, or even wearing this with a pair of jeans and a camisole or a tank top. It's a nice way to modestly cover yourselves without being too hot. But this is, again, that gauzy, very thin fabric that is breezy and keeps you cool during the summer. That's wonderful. Let me try this one here. Now, this, I'm realizing may not be in my color family, but it does have cool colors in it. It does have pink. Let me just see how this looks. I bought this last year just before the seasons changed. I think this is a large. Okay, well, no. Actually, no, that does look all right. Right? Yeah, this is a large. I like the see-through part. That's, to me, is always nice when it drapes well. And then these pants, these are another drawstring kind of linen pant. I'm going to give these another try this season. I did buy those last year. They're wide-legged. And okay, this one is going bye-bye. It's pretty, 2X, but I'm just not, and it is my color family, so I could get away with it, but this is going into the giveaway pile. I had purged a lot of this before I stored it last year, so I don't have as much spring to bring out, but it lets me know that I can, now this I did buy. This is an 1820. I'm probably going to say goodbye to this as well, even though it does have colors in here that look good on me. I'm just, and I did wear this when I was in Spain. I do have pictures of me in this, but this I'm realizing I'm probably not going to wear that this year. And so that's going to go, I want to bless somebody at the thrift store with some nice things. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, this is nice. I did buy this last year. It does have my colors. It's got a color that's good on me and a color that's not so good on me. But I love the overall feel. This, again, has that nice, cool cotton kind of feel. Perfect with a pair of jeans. And so this is staying. This yellow, I bought this last year. It's got the turquoise blue. I think I'm gonna keep this because I really like how comfortable this one is. It's that same nice light cottony kind of feeling. And then this is a really pretty teal green with short sleeves. It's got a nice little cowl type draping in the front. Very flattering. I wore this when I was big, so the material does have some give, but I think it drapes better now. This dress I bought as a large. This is the Talbots, and I love the black and white print. I can definitely add that, keep this in my wardrobe. And then last, this one I'm probably saying bye-bye to because this is a 2XL. It's got the beautiful colors, but it's just, I'm going to buy things and invest in things that fit well. And I want to bless somebody with those things. So I hope you have been inspired once again to say goodbye to some things that you may not wear. There's a couple of things I've got in the danger zone. If I don't wear them this season, I will be saying goodbye in the fall when I start swapping things out again. This does give you opportunity. Again, as you're keeping pieces, you want to also consider how well they work with what you have, or if it's a piece you want to build on. Like this beautiful dress, pair it with a jacket, pair it with a scarf. We went through all that. I'll link below my capsule wardrobe video, and I'm going to do probably another one that's less spazzy and less me all over the place. But so you can come up with, some wonderful formulas and ideas for yourself that really kind of help those of us that are on a budget to really make our wardrobe look bigger and look better on us. So thanks again for spending time with me today. I hope this has been helpful and encouraging, and I hope it inspires you to go through your closet, to swap out your seasonal things. Now, again, I want to just recap. I did say when you're going over, and guess what? My little Ziploc bag, my little storage bag is buried somewhere under this mound of clothes. But you can find those in the Dollar Tree, the zipper bags, and they're very easy and convenient. You simply fold them up neatly, stick them into the bag, seal it. It's just like a Ziploc bag, just to seal it. And I think Ziploc even has some stuff. But there's a feature on the front that you would put the hose of your vacuum cleaner to, and it sucks the air out. And so that way it's kept. I don't know what that sound was. Scary. It keeps it keeps out the moisture. It keeps out smells, depending on where you store it. You could store those things in the garage if you wanted to, and they would not be impacted by the smell of fuel or anything like that. Or you can get a large storage tub. Just make sure that you have a place to put it so it's not unsightly. I like to put mine in the back of my closet or in my guest room closet, and I have it clearly labeled seasonal clothing. And you can minimize that. I like stuff that actually works with both seasons. So to me, that's more economical. But anyway, thank you again for spending time with me. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Bye until next time.